So if we take just a moment to look at this X-ray and compare the right with the left side, you'd see the abnormality quite easily. If you look at the left hilum, it's normal and small and not very dense. But if we look at the right hilum, it's quite dense and quite bulky looking. There's also quite marked thickening of the paratracheal stripe, and that's suggestive of quite extensive adenopathy in this region. So there is actually a third abnormality. If you look carefully at the base of the lung, in this region here, there is a cavitating lesion. So that's the lesion there, and you can see there's a cavity inside it. And this, although it's small, it does raise concern that this could be the cause of all these changes in the right lung. Cavitating lesions could be primary lesions or metastatic, or they could be infective as well. So you have to think of infections, TB, also with the adenopathy. I suppose you'd have to think of lymphoma or sarcoidosis perhaps. But the likelihood is that there's a cancer, and this is all metastatic with local adenopathy. And this is confirmed on the CT. We look at the CT scan. We can see extensive mediastinal adenopathy on both sides. Here we have a node along the internal memory chain, a mediastinal node, that's your trachea there. And if we go this hilar adenopathy, we go further down. We can now also look at the cavitating mass that we saw previously, and it's not a huge mass, but it's definitely suspicious as a primary tumor. So this is probably the primary bronchogenic neoplasm. There you can see it's quite spiculated, the margins. You can probably see it better in the lung windows, and it's cavitating in the center. So this would be quite suspicious of a cavitating bronchogenic carcinoma. So that's the likely diagnosis: cavitating bronchogenic carcinoma with mediastinal adenopathy.